Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get airborne with Full Throttle free session number 4. And then we got one more tomorrow I got 22 on, man. What's this shirt mean? My son Jack got this for me. 22 veterans' lives matter. That's what it says at the bottom of this shirt. Thank you, Jack. In the hour that we're doing this brief, it's going to end about 5 minutes early because I have a production call at 11. Veterans going to take their own life, folks, and that's just an absolute tragedy. So got my veteran shirt on, did my yoga this morning, listened to some of the mastermind call, and we got a lot to talk about here. All right, got my Amazon long and short. Not even looking at Amazon, guys. Google. So we have this like, hey, tech saving this implosion. We're going to talk about that. Is tech saving the implosion? Did Apple save the implosion? Apple blew the doors off of it last week. Yay, slam. When you get these yay slams, again, folks, a lot of the people like, well, tech's going to save this rally or save this implosion. Yeah. If you're putting all your money in tech saving this rally basket, I think you might be a little disappointed. All right, we did our welcome aboard Monday night. We did our primary brief yesterday morning. We placed a trade that made like $1,650 that day. Everybody, if you're still in that trade, it's printing even more money as volatility is coming in a little bit. We did the demo last night. We talked about volatility. We talked about a lot of stuff last night. That was pretty cool. Today, we're in accelerated retirement. Why didn't that save 10 a.m.? And we're going to try and put our radar out a little bit. We're going to get tactical, obviously, and talk about some alligators closer to the boat, because we're still in between this 50 and 200-day moving average, which is an extremely dangerous place to be. You can see the S&P kind of, are we going up to the 50 or are we going back to the 200? We're not going to hang out in here. And we have non-farm payroll Friday. We get the jobs number on Friday, man, and I have zero idea what's going to happen. I have zero idea, even if I knew what the jobs number was. That's what's funny. Some people who do insider trading actually end up losing money because the market, So anyway, we're going to talk tactically about what's going on right now. And then we're going to do some accelerated retirement talk, because we're going to talk about something near and dear to my heart, which is saving lives, but just not as importantly, let me correct that, making money. But for me, when I make money, I use it to help save lives, which there's no more noble, no more noble calling. Tomorrow, we're going to wrap everything up. Technically, we wrap everything up. Tomorrow we're going to do, today we're going to wrap everything up as far as Full Throttle. I got some guys from Traders Accounting coming. If you want to learn about an LLC and trading through an LLC and all that type of stuff, make sure you come tomorrow. But we're going to be done Full Throttle today. Real quick, first of all, I'm blown away. I mean, I'm literally blown away by the response of what's going on with everybody who's what am I rambling about? Adding access to the self-directed investment club was pure genius. Thank you, Wiz. You're welcome. Let me just go over to this slide, and then because I 15-ish slots remaining. I'm blown away by the response. Real quick reminder, this is what Top Gun Options looks like, because we do have, I looked at the registrations this morning, even there are newer people that are registered for Full Throttle. Love to have you, even if we're getting close to the end here. Again, most guys and gals in the industry do one of these briefs and tell you to, hey, join, click here to sign up and trade with me. Not me. I open up, you walk around, man. You check out the airplanes, you see what's going on. But here we are. We're on the training side of the fence, right? And that's where we are right now, Full Throttle. Okay, Full Throttle is going to start next week with a couple nightly briefs. I'm going to teach you how to trade options, man. Solo Amazon is not part of this. Neither is Tomcat Charts. I haven't even launched that yet. Full Throttle is right here. Trade briefs that go Tuesday through Thursday for an hour and a half. You get text alerts, you get email alerts, you get the 8 live training sessions every quarter. That's 4 times a year. 8 times 4 is 32. Freaking awesome. So you can just do Full Throttle. It's only $295 a month. or you can do full throttle and then jump over the other side of the fence right here and do the hunters. It's a self-direct investment club. I place every one of those trades in there immediately when I place it, instead of me taking 10, 20 minutes to send out a text and email alert. Okay, that is the best deal. And then I'm blown away that almost everybody, almost all the sales so far, the new members are annual folks. Those folks actually did the math and they are blowing it out of the door. No, Mark, how'd you get that link for Tomcat charts? Dude, come on in. I was just gonna. Bart's kind of doing this. Bart's doing this as a kind of a red team, right? Before we launch it to the full, all of you guys, Bart was going to do it just to kind of the lifetime members to, hey, what do you guys want to see? What's going to make the best trading product and training product? So yeah, if you want to come Friday and you got the link, come on in, man. Welcome aboard. You can absolutely come. Jose, if you want to be in solo Amazon and the hunters, shoot Susie an email. It will be $497. It won't be $497 plus the $97. So you can be just in solo and hunters. Just she'll hook you up. Email Susie. So again, I'm humbled that, last week flying back from San Diego, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do this. I was filled with the love of the Holy Spirit, man. I'm not joking. I actually was, and I was just feeling good. I'm like, this is what I'm going to do, especially because a shit show is coming. It's funny, man. Top Gun options last year, as the market went straight up, a lot of you weren't here. Just like with the COVID crash in March of 2020, we were literally turning people away. Same thing's happening now, right? So do me a favor. Just don't learn how to trade options when a shit show's coming or volatility's coming. We're here. We've been here for 13 years, and we're here consistently, right? So let me give you. You guys have seen my performance. The fourth quarter was pretty damn cool. Just about $250,000. Solo Amazon was good. Primary live trade brief sucked because I don't know shit about crypto and I'm an idiot. Weekly options was great. Accelerated retirement was insanity. So there it is. Men lie, numbers don't. Before I forget, look over in the handout section. I told you last night I would load this up, and I did. Somebody last night asked what the difference between trading the VIX and trading VXX is, and it's in the chat box. You can download this PDF and read it, and it'll make you happy. I'll give you the link. We have 14. I don't know, man. We're pretty damn close to being full. So I'm telling you, don't be 51 because you won't be 51. We're only taking 50 people, and we're pretty damn close. So whatever it is, I didn't look before I got on. Again, full throttle. If you just want the live briefs and the text alerts and the email alerts and the 8 training sessions every quarter, it's only $295 a month. On Tuesday, I placed a trade that made $1,700. That's pretty cool. I just paid for essentially 6 months of full throttle in one trade on Tuesday. If you want access to everything I just said, plus the self-directed investment club, where everybody's in there chatting live throughout the day, you get all. Wow, now there's 46 people in here. This is what it looks like to me. This is my admin panel. I'll show you where it is on the TGO site. I'm so happy to see you guys in there and chatting. It's not Lifetime. This is Lifetime over here. I live in Lifetime. I live over here. Everything. This is insanity. This is slight insanity. So underneath member content, you go over here to Hunters, SDIS, Self-Directed Investment Squadron. So look at this, man. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. Look at all the shit that's going on here. Answering questions, helping each other out, posting your trades. Look at this. Look at this, man. Boom. Goose knocking out some cash secured puts. Trades that Goose put in here yesterday. Look at this. Goose made $5,600 in a day. Goose is lighting the world on fire. So Goose is in there. He's a great squadron mate. So this is what you want to do. You want to be right in the middle here. Actually, if you really, really want to save money, it's over here. You want to save $6,000, you get a 50% discount if you do an annual. It's only $29.95 for a full throttle annual. And these are going, like I said, I don't know, 14 of them left. I don't know. We're pretty damn. I'm blown away. This has been the quickest in 13 years that we filled up our full throttle. And again, I'm not going to question anybody's motives, but this is why. So, there you go. There's the link. Strategically, nothing's changed since our other briefs this week. China is still going to invade or take back Taiwan either by force or, as Ponch told us earlier in the week, fifth generation warfare. They're just going to take them over like they're taking over the United States, slowly, politically, social media, all sort. They're just, it's insidious. That's what's really crazy about Vladimir Putin, man. Like war, tanks, aircraft, death, destruction, hair, teeth, and eyeballs. Holy shit, I thought that ended with World War I or World War II or Korea or Vietnam or the global war on terrorism or this or that. War ain't ending, folks, until everybody does the medicine and heals and realizes that we are all the same. Everybody is exactly the same. We all have the same soul endowed by our Creator, right? It's awful. The things that a man will do to another man in the name of religion, God's on our side. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. God's on our side. I seem to remember in my studies of the Civil War, God's on our side. God's on our side. If you read Lincoln's second inaugural link, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't give you the link to join. God ain't on anybody's side, especially in that case. Every drop of blood extracted with the lash was repaid with a drop of blood by the sword. So Lincoln's second inaugural was not a victory speech. It was we fucking deserve this. We deserve this. And we have to repent. It was awesome. Great. It's a Wall Street bestseller. It's called Every Drop of Blood. Strongly recommend you read that. That's a good one. Sorry, just put the link in the chat box. go.topgunoptions.com/FT-hunters. Okay. This is where you get, this is it right there. Oh, I forgot. Here's the replay page too. If you're, hey man, I didn't see the welcome aboard. I didn't see this. I didn't see that. We got your 6 covered. Everything is recorded here at Top Gun Options. All right, so back to S, the top of our pyramid, strategic. China, Russia, still amassing forces. They've moved hospital units to the front line. They've moved blood to the front line. If he's a poker player, he's pretty damn good. That's the last thing that you put at the front lines before you execute a mission. So we're on the precipice, right? And just because we're talking about it, just because Fox or MSNBC and Joe Rogan frothing at the mouth that we're doing in the United States doesn't mean that over in Russia and Belarus and Ukraine, they haven't just all stopped and gone, hey, they're talking about Joe Rogan in America. They don't give a shit, right? Just because we're not talking about Iran developing a nuclear weapon to wipe Israel off the map doesn't mean they go, all right, Emir, everybody go home for the day. Nobody's talking about us. Shit is going on around the globe. Did you not see earlier in the week, Krima, some young guy in North Korea, launched another bottle rocket higher than the ISS? Did you know that? Of course, if this was on Trump's watch, oh my God, the world's nuts and people don't. Really? The dude walked into North Korea. You want to talk about a great strategic mindset? I'll never forget. We were trading. I think it was a Thursday. We were in a live trade brief when Donald Trump was sitting in his golf course in New Jersey, and he looked into the camera and he goes, "I will rain fire and fury down on the world, the likes on North Korea, the likes the world has never seen." I was like, "Oh yeah, what did he just say?" I looked at the market, and the market was like, "What did he just say?" He threatened to kill like 25 million North Koreans. I was like, what happened the next day? The market imploded 500 points, which was before COVID, the market going down 500 points. Today, we're like, pre-COVID, guys, that was insane. Then what happened? Cream some young guys like, holy shit, I think this guy's crazier than I am. Maybe he was. He bluffed. And he ended up shaking the hands dude in Singapore and then kind of blew him off in Vietnam or however that worked and then walked into North Korea. Now what's going on? Bottle rockets, COVID, China, we're in trouble, guys. So I'm not going to rant anymore about this. Strategically, there's a lot of bad in the world. The market only cares when it cares. And when it cares a lot, right? You wake up one day in your bunny slippers, drinking your coffee, and the Dow's down 1,000 points because of your war in Ukraine. Don't sit here and go like, "Holy shit, I didn't know about that." That's why you're going to be a TGO member, because I'm going to tell you all of this stuff. I keep an eye on all of it. This thing right here is worth its weight in gold. The people I talk to, the people in my network, the mastermind group, you name it, man. I am all over this stuff, and I love it. Eric, absolutely. Them moving the hospitals, them bringing blood. If I were trying to bluff, that's exactly what I do. You go all the way up to the edge, man. All right, so strategically, there's a lot of bad going on. Okay, if you wanted to fly forward in space and time and start getting some puts on, disaster puts on, you'd be a very, very, very smart person. S&P is starting to roll over up here, guys. I'm telling you, this is the Google, yay, has saved the market. Look at this. 1, 2, 3. Big rip your face off, medium rip your face off, smaller, smaller. I'm telling you, we've peaked, at least in this. You can have bear market rallies, folks, and this is one. This is what markets do, ladies and gentlemen. Oversold to the downside, overbought to the upside. We're going to find, I'm telling you, I do this for 32 years. We're going to head back to this 200-day moving average. Unless Amazon comes in tomorrow after the closing bell and goes, the world is a great place and we're printing money, and 2022 is going to be the best year. But look at what's going on. Last week, Apple, we are printing money. It's insanity. Apple always does this. Apple, last quarter, we're going to suck. We're going out of business. Oh my God, we're doing phenomenal. Wow. I told you that this is a Wall Street game, especially with Apple. You can't hit the ball over the net, you lower the net. Apple always lowers the net. They are a serial under promise and over deliver, and the market rewards that. So if you want to, that's how you trade Apple. However, I remember sitting here listening to people going, oh yeah, Apple, will save the market. Wrong. Google blew doors off of it. S&P flat right now, or it's up 17. That's flat. Be very, very careful with where we are. This is what markets do. Oversell, freak out, overbuy. This is a short squeeze. How do you know that? I know it for a fact because I got dudes who are getting squeezed. Look at this bottom down here, man. We hit the October lows. Look at these. Let me pull it up on my trading chart. It's better. But I like this though. But I want to see these. Look at that drill bit. Drill bits, drill bits, drill bits. There was no bottom here, folks. This is a ragged, jagged bottom. That ain't a bottom. Seen them. Traded them for years. This might have looked like panic selling to you. This was not panic selling. You haven't seen a panic yet, and it's coming. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, this happened because of what? Jerome Powell saying, hey, man, we got to taper quicker, and we have to raise interest rates. He hasn't done it yet. I can be completely wrong. Wiz, this is a sell the rumor, and then when he finally raises rates in March, we're going to buy the news. Okay, I'll take the other side of that trade. It can happen, but this is what makes a market. I have seen sell the rumor, and then we're going to buy the news because it's behind us. This ain't behind us, folks. I'm telling you, in a higher rate, another wisdom you heard this week, interest rates are high, stocks will die. Interest rates are low, stocks will grow. Interest rates have been near zero for years. Bull market, rip your face off rally. Here comes Jerome, the front seat of our airliner. We're in the back on oxygen mask. We're on fire, and the engines just flew off. I'm going to bring us in for a smooth landing. It's not going to happen. He ain't Sully. And you see it. You're human. You're American. Inflation is raging. Joe Biden doesn't give a shit. Jen Psaki tells you to go have a margarita and go kickboxing. Let them eat cake. Nobody in Washington gives a shit about your inflation. You paying more at the pump, empty shelves. This looks like the Soviet Union, folks. but the media ignores it. We don't, because we live in it, and they're hiding Joe Biden, literally. What do you do in a high interest rate environment and we're going bankrupt? What would you do as a normal American? Well, Wiz, I would tighten my belt and stop spending. Joe Biden and Democrats, we're going to spend more. There's a military saying, when in a hole, cease digging. When in a hole, cease digging. Joe Biden and the Democrats, here comes a freaking excavator. Beep, beep. Nah, we're big old scoops. We have a perfect storm coming. Inflation. He's not going to raise rates fast enough to tamp down this fire. It's too late. Interest rates coming. Inflation's raging. Joe Biden and the Democrats, before they get destroyed in the midterms, are going to try and increase spending. Somebody tell me how you're bullish with all of that. And I got some swampland here in Okeechobee that's perfect for you. So keep an eye on all of this. Still holding my SPX debit spreads for February, March. I'd add to those. Inflation and shortage is good for big business. You make more money on less effort until you don't. Exactly, man. Yep. So, yeah, Tina. Yeah. So Karen is doing a great job out here, man. Again, no brokerage firm I know of lets you trade on that side of the chart. You have to trade out here. If you don't have some VIX on, if you don't have some SPX on, if you don't have some Russell on, the Russell 2000, you're insane. Let me go look at SPX. I want to look at some of those drill bits. Yeah, right there, man. 4,300 maybe. So we hit here's the October. This was a bottom. That was kind of stability right here. This was, whoa. That's not stability, man. Now, if I'm wrong, which has happened, doesn't happen all the time, but it happens. With inflation, I can't even talk like this when I'm going to try. Inflation is under control. Jerome is just raising rates steadily. The Democrats spending is for good stuff. Do you see the stupid bridge in Pittsburgh that collapsed? Joe Biden lands in Pittsburgh to talk about infrastructure. A bridge collapses. I go to the scene because did you see the follow-up? Of course you didn't see the follow-up because the liberal media won't show you. That bridge doesn't get a dime. That infrastructure is going for bullshit. You see the White House have to the bridge that collapsed wasn't slated to get a red cent. But Joe Biden went there. Anyway, I can't even. All of those three things coming out of my mouth I have to go take a shower. I feel gross now. But I can be wrong. So this is going to happen if I'm wrong. I'm going to tell you I love being wrong in these type of cases, right? Because if I'm right and this happens, people are going to get hurt. Jerome Powell knows this. So I posed the question to you this week. And it was a great write-up. I think it was on the Wall Street Journal or whatever, wherever I read it. It was what I was thinking. The dude said it better than I would. He's like, Jerome Powell has to choose. Is he going to save the stock market and the handful of the evil 1% like you and me who trade, which we all know is a lie? A lot of people have 401ks. Or does he care about the 98, whatever the ratio was? The dude did a great job with the math and facts. I don't with this. It was like he's got to choose. He either has to choose. You can't do both. I've done this for so long, I've never seen it. It can happen. It won't. He either will destroy the stock market short term. Markets go up over time, blah, 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 blah. Buy and hold, 5 years from now, the market's up. I get it. There will be a lot of pain. We Not true. I've seen pain. I've lived through these cycles. The dot-com bust, the 90 folks. I've lived through all these. I was at ground zero in the CBOT, in the SIBO. I remember going to watch the VIX pit. I'm like, oh my God, it was insanity. It was trading places on steroids. I was at ground zero, folks. So the fact that a lot of market participants and retail traders are like, but that's not going to happen. There's discussions all over the place. Like, at what point will Jerome Powell stop? Isn't that freaking nuts? This is the guy's job description. It's pretty easy. On your job description, Chairman Powell, inflation and full employment. Number 3 doesn't exist, save the stock market. I love this stuff. I'm very passionate about this. This is cool. I can't I will never retire, man. This ain't work. This is fun. Because what's going to happen? Does the man, holy shit, the market's imploding. He's done this before. Where were you in 2018, baby? 2018, man. SPX. October of 2018. Look at this. October 3rd. This doesn't look like a lot. It was a bear market. Look at this. From here, Jerome Powell on October 3rd, 2018 said, you know what? I think I'm going to raise interest rates. Does everybody know what happened in October, November, and December? That was not even close to a Santa Claus rally. That was coal. Right? So, I will say it like this. He put us into a bear market, Jerome Powell. And it's funny because it was like, hey, I think things are really going good. That should be good and bullish. This is where the term bizarro market comes from. In bizarro market, the Fed chief goes, hey, the economy's doing really good. I better crank up interest rates a little bit to make things smooth. Holy crap. We went down 22% on the S&P 500 in 3 months. Does Jerome Powell, is he ready for that to happen again? And then look at this, folks. Edward Matthew Buckley, called the market implosion to the day. I have the video. You can go listen to it, baby. I called the turnaround to a couple minutes. What do you mean? Because I was getting ready to hit enter on what? Oh, we're going lower. It was a Thursday morning, weekly jobless numbers at the height of the scandemic. 6 million. That number came out, and I'm like, enter S&P 500 puts. I'm going to buy them with both hands. Breaking news, Jerome Powell just flew over in a B-2 bomber and dropped a financial nuclear weapon. I looked at the screen, and I said, Jeffrey Gunlock in April of 2020 said what? I'm bearish. We're going to hit these March lows again. I said they're all stupid. Look at this rip your face off rally, folks. Does Jerome Powell look at this and go, hey, man, you guys have had it pretty damn good? Does he turn into the Wicked Witch of the West? How about a little fire scarecrow? Everybody understand where I'm sitting. You guys have to figure it out. Not you. We have to figure this out. That ain't pleasant, guys, but this is nothing to write home about scaring. I get that there in the past 2 years, we got Robinhood traders and people that have never seen a down market that, oh my God, why is my broker calling me? What do you mean I have to add more money to my account? What's a margin call? I believe in my heart of hearts, Jerome Powell is ready for more downside. If you believe this, and again, if you don't, take the other side of this trade. You have got to go out to February or March and buy some puts, just as a basic. Buy them as lottery ticket puts. Where would I do it? probably right around here. You see this? You see this chop around here? You see this? And look at the angriness around here. 4,400 was resistance. And then we obviously short squeezed through it. 4,400. We're going to talk psychedelics. Shit. Fuck. I got a brief at 11, guys. Let's move. No, I have to talk psychedelics, guys. I don't mean to tease you, but actually I do. Sign up and we'll talk about this. But I'm done. I've given away so much free content this week. You got to do a bear put spread. Excuse me, around 40. I would do the 4,400. I would buy those puts, and I would sell the 43.50s out to the middle of March. March 22 expiry. On your screen is a bear put spread. I will talk about this next week. I hate doing that, but I've gone way too long, and I wanted to talk through what I'm bullish on. I promised at the beginning of the week, it ain't all gloom and doom. I'm going to show you. Take a screenshot of this, guys. This is the trade. Well, you know what? Let me just build it real quick, because I got to go. I got to leave like 5 minutes early. I have a very important phone call. March. If you don't want to trade SPX, you can always use SPY. There's better tax treatment trading an index over the ETF, and the index settles in cash, not shares, which is better than SPY, but it ain't cheap. It's a little bit more expensive. Buy, what did I say, the 4,400. That's down there, man. And then sell that lower strike, 43.50. Maybe 5 of these. I love this. This is my SOP. I don't want to risk more than 5% on any one trade. 5% of this $100,000 portfolio is $5,000. I'm risking 5 to potentially make $20,000. Folks, this trade will help me sleep better at night. I will sleep better at night knowing that I have this $5,000. And you ready for this? If this trade by the middle of March, Wiz, you were wrong. Everybody loves interest rate increases and raging inflation and Democrat spending. You're an idiot. Okay. If you look at this trade and go, I lost $5,000, you are a failure. You are a miserable trader, and I hope this is getting your attention. You're like, who are you talking to? I'm talking to you. If you look at a trade like this as, quote, losing money, do you sit at your kitchen table and go, damn it, I just lost another $1,000 this month to USAA for my auto, home, and life? You're a weird person if you think insurance costs you money. If you look at this trade as, quote, losing money, you're doing it for the wrong reason. There are 3 things I'm going to teach you in full throttle trading. There's a trade. When I place a trade, it damn well better make money. My commit criteria is solid, baby. That's a trade. What's a hedge? A hedge better lose money. All right, well, thank God I didn't sign up for this shit yet. He just laid that on me. Listen to me. Every time I climbed in the cockpit of an F-18 Hornet, looked at that ejection seat, do you think I looked at the chief and said, hey, chief, pull the seat out, dude. Give me an extra 800 pounds of gas. I don't need that seat. I'm freaking awesome. That would have been the flight that I died on. A hedge better not. If your hedge is green and printing money, that means your longs are getting hammered. Now, there's a hybrid that we came up with here at Top Gun Options a couple years ago. Yeah, I'll show you the trade. Sorry. The hybrid is something called a Tredge. Did you make that word up? Yeah, I did. It's a trade that I'm pretty damn sure is going to make money, and it will also serve as the hedge to protect my longs in my portfolio. That is called a Tredge. And it is this trade on the screen. Take a screenshot, guys. Okay. Whichever, not the AM, the regular one. It doesn't matter. Either, folks, that's so far out into the future, it doesn't matter to me. It can be the morning or the afternoon. At this point, doesn't matter. I'm going to grab a screenshot of this because I'm actually going to demonstrate me sending out a text and email alert because I want you to see it. Even though we're in accelerated retirement, AR is usually on Thursdays, guys, but we're doing the traders accounting tomorrow. So this full throttle week is a little out of order. You're out of order. This whole damn webinar is out of order. What is this? SPX, what's the date? 2/2. Can't believe we're in February, man. Analyze. I'm going to grab a screenshot of this. You're risking 5 grand to make 20 grand, folks. Wiz, I don't want to risk 5 grand. I'm doing 5 contracts. Do 1. This is my model portfolio. This is the training portfolio for AR, Accelerated Retirement, and I am going to put this in this 22M. But I'm actually going to text it out to, I'll send it out to the primary folks. All right. I'm going to fire this one. Wow, SPX is starting to move all over the place. So, and I'm also going to give you a demonstration of what I do. You know what? Let's do this. Man, I suck. I'm not doing good today, guys. So look at this. This goes immediately in the lifetime group. This is not the hunters. In the lifetime group, we have 2 threads. This is where we place our intelligence, our commentary, our jokes, our laughter, our holy crap, everything. Then we have a trades only thread because a lot of people in lifetime don't need all the other shit. So I'm going to, I dropped this trade over here. Sledge, I love it when Wiz is shot out of a cannon. That happened a couple weeks ago, my brother. And then this is the hunters, baby. There we go. I'm dropping that trade in the hunters right there. Now, if you're not in the hunters or the lifetime, here's what you don't get all my folks. I trade a ton all week. In the full throttle, you're just going to, if you just do the full throttle only, you're just going to get the 2 or 3 trades that I do a week. You don't get me sitting here at 3 p.m. doing an Amazon trade. You might not want that. Sorry. Yeah, this is the hunters. I just dropped this trade in here. This is the lifetime. These are the 2 threads. This is our Intel thread and commentary, and this is the trades only thread. So you see all of the other members in here dropping their trades in here, what they're doing. This is good. And then this is what the hunters looks like. This is my admin panel. There's 46 hunters in here right now. This over here in the lifetime's way, way expensive because it's worth it. There's 146 members over here, and there's 46 members in here. Start in the hunters, man, and move on up. Ponch, Israeli company PsyRX just hit my inbox this morning from a CEO. No shit. He's a Navy JAG. Very cool. All right, guys, we might run out of time, but I'm going to give, you know what? We will never run out of time. Our souls live for eternity, but I have to make this 11 o'clock call. I wanted to do psychedelics. I gave you know what? We talked about it last night, some of the names I buy, and I'm not being a jerk by saying sign up and then next week we'll go full psychedelics brief. Sign up for a month, man. Do the $295 because I want to show you. If you don't do the hunters, this is how long it takes for me to send out a text alert. So you're going to do it with me. SMS broadcasts. I think I'll send it out to the primary group because I don't do text and email alerts in accelerated retirement. Usually the trades aren't, we have to get it on now. People can wait. I post them on the replay page and the member page. This one, I just want to demonstrate to you. So let me send this out to all the PLTP members. This is how long it takes. Look at this. The last time I sent out a text alert, it was that bear put spread that printed money. Look at this one. This was the last. Yeah. Look at that. Men lie, numbers don't. The last text alert is still loaded in here. That other bear put spread that freaking crushed it. I think this was like a 10 bagger. All right, it's a $10.50 debit. This is how long it takes, guys. This is why I came up with the hunters, so I can just copy paste. We're selling these puts. We're buying the 44 puts. It's March 18 expiry. 5 contracts. Don't need all that. Whoa. Okay, got that. That's the text alert, so I copy that. Let's go over to the email. So these fire at the same time. Yes, the Hunters gives you access to these immediately. So there's the subject line, PLTB, new S. So I just paste the text alert in at the top here just for redundancy, but this is where I actually post the screenshot of the trade. So let me grab the image. That one printed money, man. We nailed that. I love that that is still up there. I did not plan for me to show you that awesome winning trade. So I just dropped today's trade in there. Let me go get the image of this one. Times at 1041. There's the other image loading. All right, so I dropped the text alert in at the top of this email just to redundancy. I have a link to the replay page. So after we get done this brief, I'll load the replay up there, and then there's the trade. So let me go back to here. Excuse me. So I have to publish this. This is a pain in the ass. Publish. Then I have to go over to contacts, all of the members. Contacts. And primary live trade brief is right there. Taking unusually longer than it usually does. 479 members. I select all of them. Apply, remove tag. Primary live trade briefs. Save. Process. Now it fires. The Hunters got it immediately. What's up, Paul? He's new to the Hunters. So these guys get it instantaneously, man. There's Mike over here in Lifetime buying some Tesla puts. All right, so this thing is firing. You see? Boom, boom, boom. Going through all the emails. I'll let you know when I get the damn text and the email. All right. Todd, yeah, I think it was for 1050. Yeah. Well, let's go look at the trade. I want to get filled on this, man. I might go up and get filled. All right, yeah, I got filled. I got filled at today. Filled at 1050. You got it. My volatility trades are looking great. I'm up $2,200 this week in volatility trades. Short volatility trades. Bearish on volatility. There you go. I already got this iPhone sucks. Let's go look at my Gmail. So this is perfect. I got my email before I got my text alert. Still haven't gotten the text. There you go. Boom. Matthew, that's me. PLTB, primary live trade brief. New SPX bear put spread. Text at the top, and then the screenshots. And then I just, look at that. It beat the email, beat the text alert. Okay, so that's what you get with the regular full throttle. That's what it's been for years, to be honest with you. So I came up with the Hunters and the Lifetime to do instantaneous. Here's what I'm doing. Isn't that cool? Mark, yeah, if you want to do SPY, it would be you drop a 0 at the end, and then this stuff is telling me, when people are like, oh, I'm not getting your text messages, that's because you entered your phone number wrong. So folks, this isn't for all the free people. These are just for this is for paying members. So once you join up, man, you'll be getting all this. Emil, welcome aboard. This dude's from Dubai. I love Dubai, man. Emil, I think he's in bed. Welcome, Emil. Love Dubai, man. The Vegas of the Middle East. Love Dubai. Doug just got text. Email came first. Yeah, it's weird. Sometimes, usually the text comes first. But you know what? I think the way the computer fires stuff, it might be different. I don't know. Who knows? Whatever. But I wanted to show you this live because it's a little time consuming. That took what? About 7 minutes to do? If you don't mind 7 minutes. But again, I just send these out in these trade briefs, man. You don't, if you want me 24/7 dropping my trades in here, you got it. That's the hunters. That's this middle one here, man. If you want instantaneously what I'm doing and all your fellow squadron mates are doing, it's that one and that one. And this one is obviously the better deal. You save 50%. Could have saved 50% by switching to Geico. Yeah, I'll give you this link. And again, guys, phone's been buzzing a little bit, which means we're almost done with this hunter stuff. We have our traders accounting brief tomorrow. Yeah, the link is in the chat box. Yeah, you can start in the hunters. I'm sorry, start in just full throttle monthly, $295. We're starting this Monday night, I think, folks. The first training session. You're going to get 8 live briefs at night. It ain't during market hours, man. It's night. I used to have a glass of wine. I don't anymore. I'll have some wheatgrass juice or something like that. I'm telling you, man, the IBO gain. Oh, don't forget, man. Friday it drops Monday. Friday, I'm doing my next episode 18 podcast, man. I'm going to debrief you on the IBO gain journey. And then Sunday's 5MEO journey will be the next podcast after that. Do me a favor, listen to episode 17 if you want to. You know what? If this is brand new to you, man, you need to do episode 7 of the podcast. This is my first journey. I re-listened to this the other day, and I was crying like a baby, man. I forgot how beautiful that was. Why am I rumbling? Oh, because I don't drink it. The IBO gain. I don't even. Because nice big steak, and I'll have a little, a bottle of, Camus, and now I feel fantastic. I've lost about 15 pounds. Parker Trader. Is that your name? Parker. Parker Trader. Can't tell what day in March. There are lots of them. So, good question. Let's go back to the options chain. SPX, March. You see where it says March 22? When you see just a month and a year, that is the third Friday of March. 1, 2, 3. The third Friday of March is March 18th. March 18th is this expiration right here, March 22. This is how E-Trade displays it. The third Friday of every month is when regular options expire. So March 22 on this brokerage platform means 3/18. It means March 18th. I will teach you all of that, how to read an options chain in full throttle training starting next week. Thank you, Karen. I appreciate that. Okay, good. Yep. Cheating, what's that? Let me see if I've seen this one. So, guys, I apologize. Things kind of got away from me. I wanted to talk all psychedelics. Why? Because it is near and dear to my heart. We are saving lives with it. It's saved my life. It's changed my life. Let me give you this to read. This is a great debrief. The powerful treatment that could help heal our wounded vets. This is my interview. And Marcus and Amber, me and JT, this is me. Written. If you're not a podcast guy or gal and you don't feel like listening to my podcast, this is our debrief. I'll give you the link to this, man. There me, Matthew Wiz Buckley, F-18 guy, blah, 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 blah. Let me give you this link to read about. Please at least sign up for Full Throttle Monthly, the $2.95. Just give it a 30-day. That'll be your trial, man, because next week we will take a deeper dive into, time to stand up, take a deeper dive into psychedelics. It would be March 18th then. If that's what you're seeing on your E-Trade platform, it's March 18. I don't see March 18 on my E-Trade platform. I see a March 11. I see a March 31. March 18th does not exist on this chain for me, but March 18 is that one, is March 22. So guys, and I'm bummed that you're not getting shortchanged. I've given you a ton of great stuff, so I'm going to have some compassion for myself. I really, 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 really wanted to talk about. Here's another one you have to read: Shrooms, Shamans, Kosher LSD. Why Los Angeles is suddenly tripping out. This article actually covers the dangers of this, meaning what? It becomes right now. This article worries me. I am trying to save lives and heal people. This is a little LA-ish. It's really hip in LA now to be doing, the ibogaine, not ibogaine, ain't hip, man. Read this. Read this. It's turning into a little, yeah. But I shared with the hunters in the Max Afterburner group. I forget the name of the firm. 500, the psychedelics in the United States alone, the psychedelic opportunity is $500 billion. And the quote the guy gave, I took a screenshot of it. Ron Levy, quote, "We estimate that psychedelic-assisted psychotherapy could represent a $500 billion opportunity in the United States alone. Betting against the future of psychedelics is like betting against the future of the internet. You can do it, but it's almost certainly unwise." Boom. We will find out today that our buddy Cody from Ambria Capital, I told you all this last night. We, ladies and gentlemen, are going Axe Capital on this thing. We're making a damn documentary. We're in the middle of making a documentary about fighter pilots and psychedelic assisted therapy. We're doing a TV show. Anybody hear of a little TV show called Intervention? 11 seasons, 333 episodes, 2 Emmys, or copy paste. No fallen heroes, Extraction. We're going to go in on every episode and go save veterans. We're going to go save first responders. We're going to go save spouses. We're going to save victims of domestic abuse, females. We are going to blow up the psychedelic space. There is no unifying nucleus, whatever. There's a lot of people in the psychedelic space doing good work. They're all doing it for the right reasons, but there's no star that we're navigating to. We're it. I guarantee you we're it. God provided Top Gun Maverick this year, May 27th. The biggest movie franchise in history, folks. You go to the middle of the Soviet Union or the middle of China, they know Tom Cruise and Maverick. Flight suits, leather jackets, F-14 Tomcats. Paramount Pictures is spending $150 million to promote the movie. I know my best friend, Ferg, was the Navy technical advisor. Got Tom Cruise's and Jerry Bruckheimer's phone numbers. Ferg and I spent the morning. He was on a layover in Miami about a month ago. The stories he told me about. We have a direct line to Tom and Jerry. But we're actually manifesting that Paramount and Tom and Jerry are going to come to us. I guarantee it. So there's your brief on psychedelics. Buy it. Last night I gave you this link. Here are the names you need to get into. First of all, you have to sign up to Full Throttle because this will change your life. We are changing lives. Why is this not? These are the names: MindMed, Cybin, Atai, Compass, Field Trip Health. Why is this link not working? I'll still give it to you. All right, guys, I need to leave. What the hell's going on? Exit page. Oh, snap. I don't know why that link isn't working. There it is. MindMed does have options. You got it. All right, guys, I hate doing this, man. I have to go. This is a very important phone call for me. I'll see you tomorrow, though. We're going to do that trader's accounting brief. He's going to come and brief you on LLCs and this and how you can commissions and write-offs and all shit that I know nothing about. Technically, this is the end of Full Throttle. We did it Monday night, yesterday, last night, today. 4 free live trade briefs. Nobody does that, and if they do that, they charge you for it. You just got a free trial and got to see whatever I do here at Top Gun Options. You came in here and kicked the tires. I showed you a couple trades that printed money. Doesn't always happen. It happens a hell of a lot more than not. Don't believe me, men lie, numbers don't. Go to the homepage of Top Gun Options and go look at the portfolios since inception and how we're doing. Looking pretty damn good. And I deleted the Excel sheets out of the handouts because I needed to make room for that VXX document. Thank you, Gene. I appreciate it. Ken, thanks, Wiz. Great stuff. Happy to be jumping on board. Ken, welcome aboard. Kathy, no, we are not doing a weekly debrief tomorrow at 10. We're doing the 1 o'clock brief. I'm quadruple scheduled all over the place. For hunters and lifetime members, you guys, why am I in Amazon? You guys can come to Friday to Bart's charts. We're going to do a brief with Bart to why is it go to webinar, man? The hell's going on here? Did they change the home? The sign in? What's going on? So Friday, Bart's going to do, we're going to kind of red team the new trading service that we're going to launch here at Top Gun Options called Tomcat Charts with Bart. But this is only for lifetime or hunters people. So no offense, but if you're interested in a new charting service from an F-14 Tomcat guy, a Top Gun graduate, one of the smartest people that I know, then first of all, sign up. All right, guys, I got to go. I got 3 minutes to jump on this phone call. Here's the link, man. The replay I'm going to post on the replay page. Here's the replay page. And like I said, once we get 50, and we might even already have it based on my phone buzzing, there's the replay page. Here's the sales page. You just join up, man. I got to go. But hopefully you learned something. Even if you don't become a Full Throttle member right now, I don't want to confuse people, but yeah, I'll give you that link. Somebody's asking for solo Amazon. I'm not going to say no. If you want to join, it's only $97 a month, solo Amazon. If this is kind of a gateway drug, let me give you the real link. If you're interested in solo Amazon, guys, for only $97, I hate throwing this out over my shoulder as I leave, but I'm not going to ignore you. This is a good way to just kind of make sure I'm not a complete idiot, which is a distinct possibility. Solo Amazon monthly. There you go. Let me give you the link to this. If you just want to sign up, this is only $97. This will give you a little bit more of a taste. There's your 30-day free trial. But what do we trade in solo Amazon? As the name implies, we only trade solo Amazon. So there's the link if you want to join up for solo Amazon and you want to just kind of check everything out. Tony just signed up for the annual membership. Good to be back. Tony Kahansky, your name looks very familiar. Tony, you were a member a couple years ago. Welcome back, my brother. Bob, Wiz, has email gone out for the traders call and top chart for members? I just put that out there. Barry, link for Full Throttle again. The link for Full Throttle is right here. go.topgunoptions.com/fthunters. All the link, look over here in the chat box, guys. Everything is over there. Good, welcome aboard. Yeah, go check out Solo Amazon, man. You ready for this? Sign up for Solo Amazon. It's $97. It's a round of drinks. because Monday at 10 a.m. we do Solo Amazon, and what comes out tomorrow, Amazon earnings. We will have so much to talk about Monday in Solo Amazon. It's going to be freaking insane. Amazon's either going to explode or implode, and we have a lot to debrief. Have a great rest of your day. Happy hunting. Make sure you hedge. God bless, and welcome aboard, everybody. I hope you enjoyed Full Throttle. I'll see you tomorrow for the Traders Accounting Brief. God bless, and then I'll post the replay shortly. Welcome aboard.